Wow, on top of the $1 Million Spot. Welcome to the Inside Edition. We got that going on again because it's raining outside. You can see all that moisture and dew out there. So that's kind of messing me up here. Hold on. All right. Back at y'all again. Welcome to the top of the $1 Million Spot. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. And what are you going to do here? Wait till we get some people. Too hard right there. My pen. Now. Just had my pen. Oh, there it is. All right. Welcome to the top of the $1 Million Spot, everybody. It's your boy T. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Even if y'all don't donate, just thumbs up, thumbs down. So, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, so we're at the top. $1 Million Spot. We're doing an Inside Edition. It's raining outside. The glass all fogged up and stuff. But hey, that's why you always got to have alternative. You got to always plan for your elements or whatever the situation may be. Which brings us to Free Game Friday, fellas. The free game today is gonna be about the Fab Five. I call them the Fab Five. Everything a man should have in order to be successful in the world. You see what I'm saying? So we all have to work on that. We all gonna be short of some of these things, but with me, I strive to work for. I strive to get these the Fab Five down, the 5 Ps. All right. So, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. I mean, you can live your life how you want, but it's just my opinion here. The five, the Fab Five, and you have, in my opinion, man, got to have provision. You have to be a good problem solver, protection, of course, procreation, and you gotta produce or build. Because see, I wanted to slide my last one in there because men build, you know what I'm saying? So build, produce, whatever you want to call it. So it's gonna be the 5 P's, the Fab Five. All right. So just go over each one of these. Let everybody know where I'm coming from. I live by these. Every man should have some principles of something that he lives by. You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. That make him successful and have something to look forward to in life, right? So we're gonna start with the first one. Oh, and before I get to that, make sure y'all check out my Who That / Them Boys podcast. So it's gonna be the Cowboy fans and the Saints fans. They have groups and on Facebook. Talk, is groups Saints and Cowboys. Trash talking Saints and Cowboys, whatever. But I'm gonna take it to a whole other level. I'm gonna take it to the podcast edition, right? We're gonna do Saints versus Cowboy podcast. All right, check that out. So anybody in the DFW who are Saints fans and Cowboy fans, hit me up. We can get you on the show. I'm only taking like two. I'm gonna start off with 2 and 2. All right, two Saints, 2 Cowboy fans, right? 2 Saints fans, 2 Cowboy fans. We just gonna run it. Now everybody tune in. We all just talking trash until December 2nd come, and then we just take it from there, right? Then the winner would have bragging rights until the next time we play. All right, it's gonna be year round. We just gonna talk trash year round, just like the groups. All right. So make sure y'all check that out. Get at me if you're interested. Hit me in my DM. Hit me on my phone. Hit me on my phone number if you have it. Or hit me on here on the comment section down here. Let me know. I should have the link already out, but I'm gonna put it in a description box after I get through if I don't already have it. All right. So also, it was something else I wanted to do. I think that's it. All right. So let's get into the 5 P's. All right. First one is provision. I think every man should have some kind of provision. And our provision is your masculine light. Something like, say for instance, they say females got their female instinct. Well, we have our instinct. It's called provision, right? We just have that's our masculine light that we see, that we look ahead, so we can prepare in advance for things that's going to happen. We see in the future. That's our nature. That's the male nature. That's the masculine energy. That's a masculine. Is a masculine trait. We look for the future. We shouldn't be thinking of now. That's an emotion. That's a feminine. That's feminine, if you were. But now, men, we supposed to prepare for the future. We're supposed to see that. That's why our provision come in. All right. We stabilize. We stabilize and form ideals, supplies, food, money, clothes, housing, etc. for the future. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do. You see, and that goes into my last one. That kind of almost the same as my last one, where we build. You see what I'm saying? Or produce. All right, but I'll get into that on the last one. So that's what provision is. Provision is just seeing for the future. Our light shining to see the future and prepare for the future. In other words, that's our provision. All right. The problem solving. A man's supposed to always have a problem. I mean, a solution to the problems. For instance, like we shouldn't be, we shouldn't be, we shouldn't talk about the future. I mean, the past all the time. We get stuck in it because I hear that about we gotta know our past before we can get to the future. All right, we know our past. We know that. That's a problem. We keep talking about the problem. Let's solve them problems and talk about solutions. It's like we're scared to come up with solutions because we got to work. You see what I'm saying? That's what I look at it as. But like I say, we have to, man, we got to have those problem solving skills. We do. We don't want to keep talking about problems. We want to solve the problems. You see what I'm saying? We got to have the ability to think linear and analytical to solve those problems. You know what I'm saying? We have to do that. You know, we got to dissect and resolve issues, any kind of issues that would make us leaders. You know what I'm saying? A good leader has problem solving skills. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Whether it's my opinion, whether it's a fact, I think it's a fact. A good leader should have good problem solving skills. You know what I'm saying? And also, with the problem solving, you want to save time. You got to come up with the best decision or the best answer, or the best way to save time, to save energy, and save money, etc. You know, you gotta come up with some kind of way to solve the problem. If you spend too much money, too much energy, too much time, energy, and money, we got to find a way to solve that. To stop where we got too much money leaving out the house, too much money leaving out of your business or whatever it is. We got to solve that problem. See what I'm saying? We got to save. We got to find a way to have more money coming in versus more money going out. That's a problem solving skill. All right. The next part of the problem solving skills, we got to bring a sense of peace. We got to keep chaos. We got to come in whereas we are solving problems where we don't have chaos in our kingdom, chaos in our business, chaos in our lives. You see what I'm saying? Chaos is a feminine trait. And that's why a lot of females have a lot of chaos. Females just like chaos. That's is what it is. We're supposed to calm that down. We're supposed to tame that. That's one of our problem solving skills. We can't have a good life with chaos going on in our lives. A lot of us bring chaos in our life, period. Some of us self-sabotaging. And I'm talking about guys too, who got that feminine energy. We bring chaos everywhere we go. That's a feminine trait. You know, but a masculine trait, you gotta find a way to bring down that chaos. I feel bad for a husband who have a wife and like 3 daughters, all daughters. Oh Lord, woo, you got some work ahead of you, buddy. I just pray for you. But that's where our problem solving skills come in. That's each one of those. That's just subtitles, subs of your titles of your problem solving skills as men. You know, as males, we're supposed to have that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's my opinion, but I think it's real. You know what I'm saying? I think it holds for a good, stable lifestyle, good stable household, good stable everything. Once you follow these 5 P's, all right. The next P is the protection. We already know what protection is. We gotta give protection. We got to shield from harm that present itself either in our presence or our absence. We got to make sure our kingdom, our home is safe. Our business or whatever we have, you know, we got to make sure that's safe with our protection, our people inside of it, you know, our family. That's where the protection comes in. We got to protect. We must protect this house. That's real. You know, that's protection is one of the 5 P's. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. from from a hostile environment. We protect from any hurt, harm, or danger coming towards our home. We protect from that. You see what I'm saying? And also, we got to have a set of guideline and rules to make our stuff safe. You see what I'm saying? So if a man don't have no principles, no guidelines, no rules, things is gonna be chaotic, and chaos can cause danger and harm to the household. You see what I'm saying? So you got to protect your house. You got to protect your house, your family. You know what I'm saying? And even even other people who are less fortunate. You see what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, who can't protect themselves, that's what men's supposed to do. You know, a man not supposed to, just because you see a man who's not capable of taking care of himself, you don't go there and just start picking on him. That's some feminine stuff, man. You don't pick on him. A man's supposed to protect wherever he can protect. And like I said, say for instance, a mentally challenged person, and people picking on him, a man's supposed to go there. Man, look, stop, cut that out. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go there and protect that person. That's what men do. But in this case in time, and these days in time, whatever. That's a podcast for another time. All right, protection. All right, the next one we got procreation. We all know what procreation is. All right, procreation of physical intimacy, of any kind of affection of words and touches to bring sex, where procreation comes. You know what I'm saying? But to procreate, you got to make sure everything else is right before you get that family. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything else is right before you get that family. Because a lot of us, we're not stable. We don't have everything together, and we go out and make these kids, and we can't even. A lot of us can't even take care of. You see what I'm saying? Or if we do, if we can, we struggling. You see what I'm saying? So I just think, a man should build first before he start procreating. Get himself right before he start procreating. And I think right there, everything will run smooth. You see what I'm saying? But also you got to find that right queen who's on your who's on your who's gonna be on your system. You see what I'm saying? But because I'm gonna tell you like this, I call it Free Game Friday. This is what I want to say. I call it Free Game Friday, but I'm gonna tell you about game. Let me get to this last one. Producing. Last piece, producing a building. A man's supposed to build and create. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. You build and create. You build it, they're gonna come. You build, you create businesses, create jobs, create inventions, whatever. You're gonna build, create, or produce. You see what I'm saying? That's the last P. It's produce, and that's self-explanatory. All right. Now I'm dealing with the 5 P's. Now, I call this. People might not even get to this last one. I should have said it first, but I might make another one, a continuation of this, just in case. I call it Free Game Friday, but fellas, don't ever think you got game, dog. What I mean by game is getting yourself right to play the game of life. I don't mean game where you're trying to run game on a lady and kind of play with their heads or trick them or not like that. No, this game will get yourself right so you can have the right woman in your life. You see what I'm saying? Who gonna follow your lead and gonna follow your program. You see what I'm saying? Who's gonna be down for you. I ain't talking about going there and tricking nobody, cheating and all this stuff. I don't condone cheating. I don't condone that. No. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just a no. I don't condone cheating. So the thing about game, you don't have no game, dog. I'm talking to you. You don't have no game. None of us got game. Because as the old saying go, a female/woman know in the first few seconds if she wants you or not. So you can talk too much, think you'll talk yourself out. If things going fine, just let it go. Let it go. Because we don't all talk ourselves out of some stuff we had in our hand. We talk ourselves out of it. Like Chris Rock, it was coming down and you talk yourself and it came right back up. And I'm not just talking about that, I'm talking about the period. We just talk ourselves out. I think we got game. Like I said, a woman is loyal to two things. Two things. And it ain't you. One of them ain't you. Or ain't us. And that'll be a podcast for another time. But whatever you think you got or whatever you think you're saying as far as game, that's not you. She already picked you before you even open your mouth. Because she already either checked you out beforehand or either when she saw you, bam, right there, she already knew she wanted you. Unless you open your mouth and mess it up or you just shut up and went along with the program. Simple as that. And I'll get into that part. That's a podcast for another time. I got a lot of stuff. I could go on and on and on with this. You know what I'm saying? I go on and on and on and on with this, y'all. But like I said, the free game Friday don't mean game. I'm gonna make this on another podcast. I'm gonna put this at the beginning because I gotta have that for itself by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another one on here for what free game mean. And from this free game Friday, the 5 Ps, I'm out from the top of the $1 Million Spot. I'll let you in a few seconds. 1.